Well, we're at RSPB Fowlmere in Cambridgeshire today. It's our first visit here since January the 18th of this year. It really is a beautiful little reserve, and on leaving the car park you make your way through shady woodland and along the boardwalk and paths, which lead you past reed beds, chalk meadows and these beautiful clear streams which once fed commercial watercress beds. There are three hides here: the spring hide, the elevated reed bed hide and the Carl Drewer hide. Okay, we're making our way clockwise around the reserve and we're checking out the spring hide first today. It's around about 8:15 in the morning. It's pretty quiet at the moment. There's a couple of moorhen on view. Actually just noticed some movement in the grass to the right of the kingfisher bank there. See something moving about. There we are, it's actually a stoat. Absolutely brilliant. When we were last here in January of this year, we were treated to good views of a stoat from the reed bed hide, which is the next one down. Just coming out of the grass and having a drink and then nipping back in. You can tell it's a stoat as opposed to a weasel because if you look closely it's got a black tip to the end of its tail. Absolutely fantastic little creature there. Well, the spring hide certainly delivered. Okay, we're moving on down the path now to the reed bed hide, past this old dead tree where tree creepers sometimes nest. Okay, here we are in the elevated reed bed hide, which overlooks reed beds of course, and the mere. And there's a few geese on view, Canadas and greylags of course. A bit more of interest was this bird, and there was some discussion as to what it was in the hide. Was it ruddy shelduck hybrid? But no, it's actually a South African shelduck, or Cape shelduck, obviously an escapee from somewhere. And a grey heron just flown in there, scanning the reed beds to the left, just out of shot, with that cold, unblinking stare. It's probably after nests of chicks hidden in the reeds there. Also got moorhen on view from this side. I just noticed on the gate there's something. It's actually a juvenile pied wagtail, and there's the parent just below the gate there. Perhaps the parent is still feeding the young. It's just popped up onto the post, but doesn't have any food in its beak at the moment. Oh, we've just got a kingfisher flown in with a fish in its mouth. Always a beautiful sight. Off it goes. Well, we've had distant views of marsh harriers here at Fowlmere in the past, but this year they're actually bred, and they've raised 3 young. They're making regular flights, but here's one flying into a bush quite close, just maybe about 150 yards away. Absolutely brilliant view. Juvenile marsh harriers of course have very similar markings to the female, but they have the distinctive almost orange cap there. The female has the cream cap. I just noticed that one of the other youngsters has just landed in the top of a bush, only a few feet away from the first bird that landed. And there's the third, a little bit further away, just landed in the top of the far trees there. Absolutely brilliant. Just looking up, just noticed there's a couple of other birds in the air. Could be the parent birds, and just faintly hear them calling, and the youngsters have just taken flight again. And wow, that is a food pass. Sod's law, it happened just at the top of the screen, so just slow it down. Just about make it out where the parent bird passes the catch to the young bird there, and you can actually see it in its talons. Absolutely brilliant. I think this is still of the moment of the pass, and you can see the prey, the chick or vole or whatever it is, in the youngster's talons, and then the male bird, you can see it's the male there, peels away, and that's the juvenile with the prey in its talons, and it comes in, descends into the reed bed to eat its meal. Absolutely brilliant. We're just leaving the reed bed hide now, and just notice that there's a lot of these brimstone butterflies on the reserve today. Absolutely beautiful sight. We're just passing the owl box. Just have a quick look. Yeah, there's a barn owl on view in the doorway there. We're just filming the barn owl, and this bird appeared on a far tree. Is it a collared dove? But then it turned a little to reveal the mottled brown wings of a turtle dove. Absolutely fantastic. This is my first footage of a wild turtle dove. The only other footage I've ever been able to get was at Pensthorpe in the aviary there. What a beautiful sight of this rare bird, really. Apparently one of the reasons for its decline is the lack of seed and grain in the summer months, making for a shorter breeding season. Well, what a brilliant day's wildlife watching it's turning out to be. We're just making our way down the path now to the Drua Hide. Okay, we're in the Drua Hide now, and just looking out, not much on view to begin with, but then we got excellent views of the marsh harriers from the Drua Hide too, as they flew over the reed beds. What an absolutely fantastic day it's been. And also on view from the Drua Hide were various dragonflies, mainly migrant hawkers, and I think some brown hawkers with the brown wings. So I'll leave you with some music and a look at those.